E36 Unfiltered, aka the Unfiltered Room with Mr. E. Gray. Introducing all the latest names and the latest news. Hottest take, he the new face, yeah the new sound, but keep it old school. And raw interviews from local athletes, even digging off and entertainment too. Own style, he got his own lane, it's unfiltered dog, we keep it raw, man. New content to keep the people ready. E36, no Jerome Bait, it's real dialogue and real conversations. You keep it real, but we real. Mr. E. Gray in the building. E36 Unfiltered.
Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome back here to the E36 Unfiltered podcast show. I am your host, E. Gray. We have another special edition here. We got a great guest, one of my own partners here from the Sci-Fi Alabama football. Now turned trainer with his own training program, All-in-One Training Academy. Was drafted out of high school by the New York Mets, but instead decided to go to University of Alabama, where he actually played there from 2006 to 2009. Captured his last year with a national championship at the University of Alabama, which was one of the first ones since 1992. In his senior year, he had 47 tackles, 1.5 tackles for a loss, and 8 pass breakups. Also added up 4 interceptions on that way to that championship. And like I said, now he is into the route of his personal training, sport-specific training, none other than Justin Woodall. Man, how you doing?
How you doing? You great, man. Good to see you, man. Been a long time.
Absolutely, man. Good time coming, man. So glad to have you here on the platform. Like I always tell people, I thank you for taking time out of your day. I know we kind of spoke a little earlier. You was already doing some training earlier, back on the grind. So I appreciate you taking time out your day for us.
Man, no problem, man. Anything for the sci-fi.
Absolutely. So let's not take no more time. I know we got a lot of guests love to get in here. So before we get started here, I want to make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that like button, and once again, hit that share button. Let us know also where you guys kind of start here, where some of the guests are following in here to kind of talk about some of the things from the 2009 championship, which, like I said, was a very, very iconic year for you guys, as you had previous that came off the year before. You kind of rolled that momentum into the year when you guys had fell short of beating Florida in the SEC championship, which propelled them on into there, but got you guys for the next season, where you guys went on to avail that victory with a 32-13 win, which was iconic for the Tim Tebow crying meme on the bench and everything. It left the man in tears. You guys went on to play the Texas Longhorns, where you defeated them 37-21. Like I said, another iconic play where you see Mark Ingram throws up the glove. That's when that first came out with the A on there. Marcel Derry had the iconic interception with the high and the stiff arm.
The breakout for Marcel.
Yeah, man. So a lot of going on about that, man. So take us through that journey, man, from you guys starting off from that 2008 when you guys had hit that clips and like, man, okay, we on the roll, and it came just a little bit short. How did that propel? How important do you contribute that coming up short to what you guys brought in for 2009 and create your mindset?
Well, that 2008 year, we felt like we were gonna win it that year. You know what I'm saying? Because the leadership and what Coach Saban brought, it was so different. You know what I'm saying? When y'all was there, we was on the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was on the way. And when Coach Saban came, he really solidified it, and everybody started to trust in the process. No matter what, everything he say do, we was locked on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So from there, it was a growing point. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody started to trust each other. Then after that year we lost, we felt like we should have won. We like this next year is gonna be we gonna win it, because we came up with a few little miscues, you know, face masks at the end of the game or whatever. Mm-hmm. But that next year Coach Saban draws some stuff up, you know what I'm saying, for Tebow, and he really couldn't do as much as he did the year before. So we kind of locked him down a little bit, and and it was on from there.
I see, you know, and it was crazy, man, because you guys look at it, whereas you guys had some, I mean, at that time we kind of had an idea like, man, I got some players coming in with the Julio Jones, the Marcel Darius and everything. But even then, did you guys see, I know everybody knew Julio was going to be that guy, but did you guys see the emergence even in the 2008 season, or that Mark Ingram would be what he became just the very next season for you guys?
Well, with me, when I first saw him run the ball, I knew he was gonna be something to deal with, especially when we played that year. We played Clemson, and he was a young guy. He was running the ball like he had played 3 years already. You know, so really, I knew he was gonna be that guy that next year. You know what I'm saying? But we had a stable. You know what I'm saying? He waited his turn, and when he did get in, he made sure he did what he was supposed to do. And then that next year, he just took it to the next level.
Absolutely. Just definitely did that. So for you guys, you came in that season just looking at that. You guys also, because you brought in Julio, so we know everybody knew, okay, yeah, he was going to do his thing. But you guys have just lost Rashad Johnson, which was the All-American safety. You know, Rashad, I think we all can speak for it, man. Rashad, and he came in a little bit right after me, but he helped really put a lot of things on the scale and became a really vocal leader, team captain, all that stuff. Did you guys, how much did that do for you to have to thrust yourself in the lead position? Because then you pretty much became the captain of the ship as far as the safety is concerned.
Right. So with Shad, I learned a lot from Shad. Shad was probably the smartest football player I ever been around. Other than, then you got Rolando. He was, he was smart too. Other than them two and Coach Saban, man, they were really smart. So when Shad left, you know what I'm saying, it put me more in the vocal role. But at the same time, Mark Barron, he was not to me, he wasn't a young guy. He was he was ready to go. Soon he jumped in the playbook, anything. You know what I'm saying? Put it like he was more vocal than me at his age than I was. You know what I'm saying? So me, I didn't mind turning to Mark Barron and act if I didn't know something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mind turning to him because Mark Barron gave me just as much confidence as Rashad did. You know what I'm saying? And Rolando. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't know it, sure, I knew Rolando knew it. You know what I'm saying? So with Shad leave, it made me grow a whole lot more and gave me a whole lot more responsibility because him and Rolando really ran the show when it came to defense, to call the plays, checking out the plays and stuff like that. So now it was me and Mark Barron time and Rolando. So now it was three of us that really got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gelled together. But Rolando, man, he really helped me out a lot. You know what I'm saying? When Rashad left. So, you know what I'm saying? That was he helped me a whole lot. Because if I didn't know something, I looked at him. Shoot, he had it for me. We had a check. He already knew where the play was going. He already knew what it was going. So, shoot, I was in a good position, especially with my front seven.
Yes, you're absolutely right about that. And a quick chime in, I'd like to also chime into my guests here. We got a good one saying, everybody, what's up? When you come in here, make sure you do me a favor, hit the hashtag E36, hashtag E36. I got it in the comment section for you guys. Like this button, like it, share it. Also, kind of give it a comment. My man was talking about Mark Ingram, that what made him so tough to tackle was because his height and behind that big line. But then when he got past that line of scrimmage, his low center of gravity and brute strength was something to reckon with. So I asked you, because I didn't have the experience to actually play against him and tackle him in practice and stuff. How much would you say that was accurate?
Oh no, that's very accurate right there. So when it comes to practice, you know what I'm saying, Mark Ingram, he was low to the ground, he was strong, he was shifty, so he had it all. You know what I'm saying? If he got past you, he can score. You know what I'm saying? And he's very accurate about that. Me personally, ones on ones, we try to stay off. You know what I'm saying? We try to stay off.
You gotta stay off. You can't get down.
Yeah. So me and Mark, we met a couple times, but you know what I'm saying? We had our deal. We knew. We had to play on Sunday, but if the second string, third string get a chance to hold it, it ain't no budget. You know what I'm saying? So I had my little, you know what I'm saying? Me and him had our agreement. You know.
Yeah.
He ran hard, man. I ain't never. We had a lot of backing, man. But he was probably the most all around back that was at Alabama that I played with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, that's funny because you got to look at it. Because it's what they understand. By that time, you was a senior. So them days of just coming through, hey, bro, we got to understand. We ain't going to the ground. We ain't doing all that. Look, chill out. Right. You know?
The youngsters trying to prove points. So they trying to get somewhere. He was one of them guys. He was a youngster, but he wasn't a youngster. His body was already matured. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. So he could hang with the best of them at a young age.
Yeah. And that's where every now you got to thump him a little hard. Like, all right, now you try to prove too much. Don't try to embarrass me out here because I will get with it now. Unless you know why I've been here for 3 years now.
Right, you know, we get in trouble because we take him to the ground. Coach Saban gonna get us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Kind of describe the intensity of the practice for that year, because now you also have my man Kareem, who is still chomping off in the league, doing his thing. Kareem Jackson was a defensive back. I know you said that you didn't mind deferring to Barron if you needed to, or Rolando, because of that aspect of, hey, that's what it is. But I would go back to something before, of course, that happened. I remember you coming in, man, and what I applaud and what I seen the most out of you when I came back and watched the game, and I'm like, oh crap, yo, what all they look wood no more? Like, he done matured, but it was here. It was here. I don't know if you remember now, early on, they would get on to you and you have, I'm like, man, you could suck it to go in the shell. You like, I'm done, bro. I'm done. And I came back and got a chance to watch a practice one time. I didn't get a chance to stay the whole time, but just seeing how you was moving out there, not from a physical standpoint, because we all knew when you came in. I'm like, that's a big safety. Like, the boy got some skill set. And plus, Jeffrey Dukes, your cousin, he was there with me. It was more so mental. I'm seeing you calling out there. I'm seeing you holding people accountable. I'm seeing you holding yourself accountable. And I was like, God, that must be that motherfucking Saban effect,
Yeah, man. That's it.
What was that maturity process, man? What took place in that maturity? Because again, I was gone 2 years before you finished up, so I didn't see those 2 years of maturity aspect, or to that degree. I would say for you, what's the biggest difference and being able to be coached by him?
You know what I'm saying? With Coach Saban, y'all as if in players, y'all helped me out a lot. Y'all older guys, because y'all was up on game. You know what I'm saying? But when Shula was a more laid back coach. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Coach Saban came in, man, you know what I'm saying, it was a more intense. He holding everybody accountable, details. And when he first got there, you know what I'm saying, me and him, we bump heads. You know what I'm saying? We bump heads a lot because I felt like I should have been playing and some stuff like that. But he's so smart. You know what I'm saying? He knew I wasn't ready in certain aspects, especially mentally. And he told me that. He said, yeah, you're supposed to start, but you know what I'm saying, you ain't ready mentally. So, you know what I'm saying? He don't mind taking a year from you to show you a lesson, you know what I'm saying, to make you grow. He know you athletic enough. You got a chance to go to the league, you still gonna go to the league. I mean, so my growing, it was, really the playbook, and try to listen to what he was saying and not how he was saying it. Because he's a rough guy.
Especially heat of the moment now. You take stuff personally, it mess you.
Yeah, so a lot of guys, I like when they do go to Bama, they got to understand, you know what I'm saying? He aggressive guy. So when he come to you aggressive, you got to listen to what he's saying. Tune out how he's saying it. But what he's saying is getting you ready for life, not just on the field. You get what I mean? So with that, I had a couple years, I had to grow. I had to start listening instead of reacting. You know what I'm saying? So I started listening more to him. And then really after football, because I didn't get it. Still, I didn't get it as a senior. But after football, you give me like 2, 3, 4 years after football, I'm like, I got it. Oh, I understand. Why couldn't I get it then? You know what I'm saying? But now, what I do now, that's what I'm trying to get them to. You know what I'm saying? So me growing mentally was a whole lot. Physically, I was good. You know what I'm saying? I might got a little heavy sometimes or something like that. But mentally, people don't understand how hard his playbook is. You know what I'm saying? It's like 1,000. It's like shoot 70 plays, and then you got 70 plays, but you got 3 checks in 70 plays.
They can fall off or check this. Yes, Lord.
Right. So people don't understand. They be like, man, why he wasn't here? Okay, if you was in this defense,
it changed.
You had to think it changed. It ain't like it. I went to the Bears for rookie camp. The Bears playbook has nothing on Coach Saban playbook when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? The NFL playbook has nothing on a Coach Saban playbook. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so big, and you got to be mentally strong.
So much depth in it.
Right. And you got to be able to react fast.
And emotions.
The emotion, and you got a guy like Kiffin, and you got a guy like that like the motion, like the guy from Florida, like the motion a lot. Oh, it's finna be
McElwain. Yes.
So that's why I respect Rashad and Rolando so much, because when it changed, they was right there with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was right there with the checks. You know what I'm saying? It amazed me. I'm like, God, this stuff is hard, but they already got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a real mental thing for me.
You know what? And that's major, because I was thinking about that. I still got the playbook. From the first year. I had a year under Saban, and I'm looking at it now. Though I can watch the game, but yo, they got a check. Oh, he missed the check. It's over. Dang, it's bad, because people could not understand that. And when I first got there, we was running, and you was still when she was there. So we was running 30 cover 8. Coach Khan had us running 30 cover 8. That was it. It was simple. It wasn't nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Coach Saban come there. I'm like, what is? What is this? And you going here, they motion here. You in a man over here. Then you in a zone on this side.
Yeah.
How that work? How you do that? You know, but it's all about communication. Being like you said, being able to react fast because now you in a man on this side, zone on this side. He motion here. Now you running. Now you running something else. Yeah, you got a half a cover field, third field inside, man on the back side. With the safety got to be there. You got to know if your safety gonna be there to help, so you know how to play it.
The difference 2 and 3. You got it. Yeah, it's a lot going on with it, man.
And all because like you can see overwhelming. I do wish that I had at least another season under that to be able to, because the first year it almost takes half a season, if not more, to grasp the concept for real.
2 years for me. 2 strong years to really get, you know what I'm saying, to get it, you know what I'm saying? That 3 years, you can just roll, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. So now with that, which makes it even more impressive when you got those freshmen that come in there now just doing off the top. But now I want to transition to your training, all-in-one training. All-in-one training, you have been able to train quite a few guys, but just wants to come to our top of the mind lately is from your former high school, now at Alabama, Brian Turnage. There, and then you got Malachi. Malachi Moore was in the 2020 this recent signing class.
Yep.
What type of things are you most pressed on when you try to first initially see these guys and training them, especially when you know they're going to a Coach Nick Saban type of defense from a mental standpoint?
Well, with Malachi, I started Malachi probably ninth grade. He was a receiver.
Okay.
He was a receiver. So, and I told him he's gonna be DB. And he didn't believe it. So he went back. Coach said, "Hey man, you got to play corner this year." So with me and those guys right there, you ain't going to Alabama unless you athletic. Okay, they already know you athletic. Okay, we got that. You athletic. Now everybody athletic. You get what I mean? So with me, it's straight details. It's raw. It's uncut. It's straight details. You know what I'm saying? Because when paying attention to detail, I didn't understand what Coach Saban used to talk about when he say pay attention to detail. So now I teach I teach my kids about paying attention to details, I'm like, everything I see ain't nothing right for real. So it's 3rd and 5, you know what I'm saying? 3rd and 5, stuff like that. Okay, I'm not gonna backpedal that far off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, gotta slow play it. Yes.
Like little bitty stuff like that, like pressing the right way, turning your hips the right way, working your arms with your body.
Yes.
See, when I stopped playing football, I started to watch how the body moves. Everybody's body don't move the same.
No.
So with me, it's all technique. It's all rhythm. If you play DB, you got to play with rhythm. So for me, it's all about rhythm, details, foot placement. Okay. When I got to college, people ain't teach foot placement. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was dead.
Right. When I come out my break, hey, do T-step. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. It's not. It's more detailed than that to get to one point and the other point faster. You get what I mean? So I teach from how to put your foot in the ground, from working your arms, from all of that, from learning like cover 7 stuff people ain't never heard. You know what I'm saying? Especially they go into Bama. So I throw it at them. Strong base, strong cover 3. You know what I'm saying? Cover 7. Stubby Ma, I throw it out. So,
Texas.
Right. So high school kids, I don't train them like high school kids. Because for me, I think a lot of high school coaches to me set kids back from going when they go to college, because now they overwhelmed the learning curve. You know what I'm saying? And how many plays in the playbook. Me, I feel like, man, throw it at them, make them learn it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 7-year-olds, they got iPads and all that, and they can go backpedal and break better than a 11-year-old. You know what I'm saying? We might stop and talk for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So with me, it's all teaching. It's all teaching. Don't do what I did. You get what I mean? Even from getting in trouble and all that. Don't do what I did. So if you 100 times better than me, you're 100 times better than me,
you win.
I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? It feel like I got drafted. Me doing what I do now feel better than somebody finna call my name on the draft, because I'm helping so many kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put the right stuff in their ear. You know what I'm saying?
E36 Unfiltered, aka the room with Mr. Ingram. Introducing all the latest names and the latest news. Hottest take, he the new face, yeah the new sound, but keep it old school. And raw interviews from local athletes, and even digging off and entertainment too. Own style, he got his own lane. It's unfiltered, dog. We keep it raw, man. New content to keep the people ready. E36, no Jerome Betty's real dialogue and real conversations. You keep it